Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. I'm Pat, and this is Miles from SHOTTY, and today we're going to talk about our top 5 obscure SHOTTY songs you gotta listen to right now because they're going to blow your hair off.
Yeah, the most obscure SHOTTY songs that no one has even heard. I haven't even heard them.
Top 5 each, which is 10. So 10 SHOTTY songs, the 5 or 10.
In no particular order.
Let's get into it. Miles,
all right.
What's your first
my first obscure song that comes to mind is In the Morning.
In the Morning?
Yeah, I
Oh
decided that that's the one I'm saying first. In the Morning. It's the... Is it the opening track to that album?
It's in the middle. It's in the middle of our album, SHOTTY in the Morning.
But it's called In the Morning. It's only synths and fake drums, and there's no vocals, but it's an adventure, and I love it.
Sometimes we play it on stream, like it'll open up our stream.
Yeah, it's kind of a filler track. We would call it like a filler track, but it's actually not. It's quite an adventure. I would say it's a SHOTTY epic.
It's kind of a SHOTTY epic, yeah. I think it's in a similar vein to Crazy Time, our other synth song. It used to be called Kazam.
In the Morning. Okay, Pat, what's yours?
A little song we like to call Not Today After Work.
Whoa.
What? Not Today After Work.
Let's get away for a while, not today, maybe sometime later, maybe after work.
This song was circa 2009. There were 5 members of our band. What I think is special about this song is that I wrote a song called The Breakdown, which I think was our first, we can go really pop and really try to chisel down the song so it gets its point across really well. But then Not Today After Work was when I think I did a good job of injecting this weird epic pop adventure into it. And it's just such a sing-along.
And it starts really quiet and slow, but then it picks up.
Find the unknown with Richie on bass. Shout out to Richie.
Shout out to Richie.
And I also love that in the studio, I got to use my mom's old classical guitar, or folk guitar actually. And it just felt really good. It felt like a cool Easter egg. I think she would have been really proud that I got to use that song for this middle breakdown bit. I love the solo. I remember in the studio, I did the solo, and we commented, that's Pat's Brian May solo. And our producer was like, oh yeah, if it was a Brian May solo, there'd be like a million more guitars and he'd be so much better and you guys would be so famous.
We're like, and we're done.
Not Today After Work. Miles, what's your second
let me,
obscure?
Yes, the next one on my list is Artichoke Hearts.
Artichoke Hearts.
Yeah, there's a song called Artichoke Hearts.
choice.
I don't even know what album is it on. Face of Evil or something like that.
I think, yeah.
Artichoke Hearts. It's a great song. I can't really point to any one thing that I like about it. I just really like it. I like the lyrics.
When did you first hear Artichoke
I don't even remember when I first heard Artichoke Hearts.
Was it at a show? Did you ever hear it at a show?
I feel like it's one of those songs that I never heard it for the first time. You know what I mean?
You've always known Artichoke Hearts.
Yeah, there is no
Yeah.
first time I heard it. I love Artichoke Hearts.
Artichoke Hearts is one of the songs we played at our first ever show when I was too afraid to sing. So it was an instrumental at that point. And then I remember I wrote a solo for the second show. And I'm like, guys, for the second show, I'm going to play a solo in Artichoke Hearts.
And then maybe you'll sing someday.
And I did.
And today
Spoilers.
is someday.
Artichoke Hearts. Go listen to that song. I like that song.
Yeah. Okay.
My number 2, obscure SHOTTY song you guys just gotta hear, Not a Joke.
Not a joke.
Ooh, maybe
Dude.
there's an asterisk on this song.
Well, Not Today After Work.
Not a Joke.
There's some other not songs.
There's some other not songs.
Yeah.
Not a Joke is a song, I call it a Superfan B-side, because we were playing it in the Superfan days. And there was some cool piano, really pretty acoustic, and we all get to sing kind of folk. I thought it was a really cool step forward. It's kind of simple. We actually recorded drums. We recorded all the instruments. It was going to be on Superfan, and I never finished the lyrics.
Yeah, so it's 99% done.
99, but that hardest 1%. If anyone wants to write lyrics to Not a Joke, email us.
Yeah,
Send
this
us
is
the lyrics.
not a joke.
Kind of an asterisk on this because it's not done. And I guess I can link to the demo. Maybe you can hear a sample, or you can hear the demo.
Or if you have any lyric ideas.
It's about how something's not a joke. So that could be sadness is
Like,
not a joke.
Like really serious
Stuff is not a joke. But maybe the twist at the end is that it was a joke the whole time.
Well, it's not finished, so
We don't even know what
it
this
should be
song's
called
about.
Not Finished.
A joke.
A joke.
So that's my number 2.
Okay, my number 3 is a song called Far From Here.
Take me away, far from here. No one can ever mourn in fear.
Whoa.
Which, if maybe I'm not mistaken, maybe I don't recall this story right, but it may be the first SHOTTY song ever.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's
I
what
think
you
it's
told me.
the earliest of the songs that are SHOTTY. It's the earliest idea.
It's not the first SHOTTY song I heard.
No.
But it's a really good song, and it's short, and it's just Pat and guitar and some layered guitar. It's one of the more emotional songs, I think. Take Me
It's one
Away.
of the cheesiest songs.
It's not cheesy.
It is kind of emotional, yeah.
Take Me Away, Far From Here. It's like sometimes it's what I'm seeking, just to be taken away from.
That's beautiful.
Take me away from
that
here.
middle part where it all breaks down.
Yeah, it's very simple, and I think you would like it.
I wrote that on a road trip with my dad when I was 14. I was just writing it in my head. And I remember driving, it was the first time I went to the Grand Canyon. And I just kept thinking about my romance back home, which, looking back is not much of a romance. But when you're 14, I just kept thinking about her.
You were saying to take you away far from here being...
I didn't want
to... You're at the Grand Canyon and you're like, I want to go back.
I want to go back.
But just far from
Take
here.
me back.
Take me back.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's cool how a song written in that sense can be interpreted by the listener to mean something else because of that's what music is.
Really, it was just a 14-year-old trying to write cheesy music, and I succeeded. That's a good song.
It is.
Far From Here.
That's my number 3.
Thank you for that number 3, Miles.
Right.
My number 3 is A Way to Live Forever.
Whoa.
Oh man, we're going way back into the deep dark
Wait,
history
is that...
of the
Hold on.
past.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Is that start with guitar?
Yeah, it's a song about me burning someone's house down, which is awful. Don't do that, kids. I've been listening to that song a lot, and I can hear the original ideas and the melodies, and there's some good songs.
Wait, does it go?
No.
No,
Different song. But okay, this song, in the early days of songwriting, like you figure out how to do one thing, you're like, I can do this one thing, and then you learn another thing, sweet! And this song specifically, I'd heard Everlong by the Foo Fighters. And at that point I was like, oh, you do the octave chords. Whoa, I'm gonna write my Everlong. And I wrote A Way to Live Forever. And I remember exactly where I was, and I don't want to talk about it because it's not inappropriate. It's not for right now.
Does it actually, is it like a spell on how to live forever? Like this is a way to live forever?
Maybe I didn't do the song well enough, but if we nail the song, if we redo it, you can live forever. I just like it. I thought it was the first time I wrote like, dude, there's some pretty melodies, and the guitars are doing this cool stuff on top of it. And if you listen to it, maybe you won't hear it. But I know. I think we got to re-record it because there's some gold in there.
Yeah.
And I really like it. A Way to Live Forever.
A Way to Live Forever.
Check it out, boys and girls. Also, the first after Movie Is Bad. So the second song I recorded singing to. It was super embarrassing for me. I recorded singing to A Way to Live Forever. And it was not so great.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
But I think I need to remember
You need to hear it
more.
again.
Yeah.
I long to injure, to show the world my heart, but the rain won't stop raining, putting out the fires.
My number 4.
What's your number 4, Miles?
Is called Better Things. is another song that's just like Pat and a guitar and like maybe some tambourine.
You like it when I play guitar, don't you?
All of the songs
There's a
that it's
theme
just
here.
all of the songs like without drums actually are like
Interesting.
they're all good.
Better Things.
But Better Things is a song. Another like it's like Far From Here. It's like it makes me feel like, you know, here. It makes me feel here. You know, it makes me feel here rather than here. And I always just picture. I think I know the story, but I always just picture like a coffee shop full of people hanging out, and like, but you're not allowed to go hang out.
That is the story.
And they're like being
It's so sad.
and maybe they're being mean, or maybe they're just being indifferent. It's a good song.
It is a good song. Jeez, that is the exact story. It was this freakish occurrence where I got butt dialed by my friends when they were at a coffee shop without me, and they had uninvited me to the coffee shop. So I picked up the phone. Hello, do you guys want me to come? And you just hear them laughing at the coffee shop. And it was, God, man, that feeling. But you know what? Looking back, because then I wrote Better Things. I'd rather have that song than spend time with my friends. And they're not my friends anymore, so they're long gone. Who cares about that coffee shop? But I got a good song.
Yeah.
And maybe we can connect with that song. And also, that was the first of my acoustic renaissance, if you will. After that, I did What's Wrong? Classic.
What's Wrong?
And,
also, I wouldn't say that's
Meant to
as
Be.
obscure.
It's not obscure. Yeah, it's kind
What's
of
Wrong?
huge.
I don't know.
pop.
What's Wrong is also
Dude,
good.
we played that song on a pretty big stage back in the day. Better Things, though. It's a great song.
Better
Okay,
Things.
thank you.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
that's
good
my
about
number
that.
4. I hope you like
Someone
it.
liked it. Someone laughed at it once. You know who you
Hey,
are.
that whole album.
Are we on to my number 4?
You're number 4.
Okay, my number 4.
Let me
Pat's
guess.
number 4.
Let me
Okay,
guess. His number 4 is I don't know.
You don't know. My number 4 is a song called Like the Moon and Sea.
As I watch you fall away.
Oh, is that off the?
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
It's off of my secret album, Like the Moon and Sea. I watched you. I couldn't wait on my own.
I don't know the names of all the secret album songs because I just had it on like a CD and it just was like track 1, track 2. So secretive.
I don't even really remember what was going on there or what the story behind that is. It's just, I watched you fall away. Fall away.
But it's pretty epic.
I think it might be written, it is not epic. It might be written from the perspective of looking out at myself and watching myself fall away. I think why I recommend it, because it's pretty as heck. It's like a galloping horse galloping through the meadows. Maybe like a light brown horse running through the light brown grass, sun glistening off its coat.
Yeah, if you don't mind crying,
If you don't mind a little bit of crying,
go listen to
go listen to Like the Moon and Sea. That's a pretty one and a sad one. It's my number 4.
Wow.
Like the Moon and Sea. Now we're crying.
Right.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Okay.
On to number 5.
Number 5. And this song is called Wonderfulness.
Well, yes.
Spend all my money. Yeah, life is good. Life is good. Just grab yourself before I take a break.
You have the best picks, Miles.
Wonderfulness is one of the most fun songs, and I think people would like it. I would say that. And I think people would like it.
That's
But
the
it's a
point of
good
the video.
song, and it's like
Songs
it's
are
really
beautiful.
fun, and it's kind of funny, and it's boppy, and
Life is good.
maybe a special toaster
Life
would
is
like
good.
it. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I think our toaster friend would like it.
Yeah, and it was one of the first songs I remember hearing before I joined the band when I was a teenager. It's like this song, and I relate to it. Wow.
Did you hear us play it live?
Probably. I
Cool.
think so. I
Cool.
think
I remember
like
we did play it live, yeah.
Yeah. So that song is called Wonderfulness.
So toasted. Yeah. And
Definitely,
fun
yeah.
story. That song was it was originally another song, but then somehow this all turned out where like we would be having band practice in the basement and parents would be upstairs and I would be talking to Nat and somehow, I don't know why we didn't like offline this, but we were talking about, do you have the weed for tonight? And like, but like on microphone. So we'd talk in code during band practice and we ended up with all this code words like, are you going to choose what to do tonight? And maybe tonight we'll get chosen. So I'm pretty sure like then I ended up singing this song. And I think I said so chosen instead of so toasted, but I changed it because no one would get that. So yeah, the song was exactly, the origin of the song was the content of the song. And that's why it's so brilliant. And then I'm pretty sure I was just playing it as a message to our drummer at the time. She just started playing drums to it. And then the song wrote itself and it was beautiful. go listen to Wonderfulness. So that's your
That makes
fifth.
me hungry too. I don't even think you say the word pizza in it. It's something about that song looks like pizza and ice cream.
Pizza. I've always pictured pretzels.
It's more like what pizza looks like, in a cartoon. You're like, oh my god, it looks so good.
Like All Dogs Go to Heaven pizza when the dogs are sharing that pizza.
What's Pat's
It's a great number 5. Well, let's go on to my number 5 song.
Let me guess.
You're not gonna guess. You're not gonna guess.
A42.
No, that's a little too obscure. That's a poll, Miles.
Sea of Blood.
My number 5 song is Fiesta Red. Oh, Miles's O of realization turns into an O of disappointment halfway through.
I think like Fiesta Red and the other ones, I just like want to redo them.
Yeah,
but they're like they're our gold. But like
Fiesta Red it's a little bit long.
How's it start again?
Repeaty. You're a rubber band. No one understands.
I like that song.
Go shake that hand. I just love it. It's we used to play it second in our sets.
Fiesta Red.
So we'd open with Cinnamon Pat and then go right into Fiesta Red. Too fast, always too fast, because I was drinking energy drinks before the show. I broke a lot of guitar strings in those days. But so then we just rush right into Fiesta Red, and the audience would be like, "Cool," and they'd be like, "These are the same chords that are just going and nothing's." But anyway, it was this era where we did a lot of it's not riff rock because it was just chord progression.
You
rock.
like riff slow down in the middle.
Yeah, we do like a slow down breakdown. I was trying to kind of do my version of Geek USA, and I love it. We were never too great at playing it back in the day, but it's just kind of there's not a lot of singing in it. We just kind of play these riffs for a long time, but that's what I love about it. We just riff and like we're just playing these chords, and it's the joy of chords and it's the joy of all of that, and I just loved busting it out, and it just kept on going and going, and it felt so. It just felt so like driving and beautiful and fast. There's a line, you're a motored clam, parachuting down to, and we just always picture these clams with feet parachuting, holding rifles just because they're holding rifles.
Like a motorized feet.
Yeah, a motorized feet, like you wind up this clam and it's like parachuting into war. I don't know what that's all about.
I think we just came over the
Go shake that hand. I don't know. It's something about, it was just kind of about playing shows and kind of about playing chords. And Fiesta Red is the color of my guitar, my Fiesta Red Stratocaster. And I want to bring that one back. You could say Astro is maybe better than Fiesta Red, but no way Fiesta Red is the original. Maybe I'll cut off half the song when we redo it, so you won't have to listen to it as long.
No, I just think just have me play the drums.
Yeah.
And then redo the guitar with a Fiesta Red Strat.
Could it use a lead guitar? Never had a lead, just chords. Maybe someone should solo. Hire someone to just on top of it.
Yeah, let's get
Ingwe. Ingwe. All right, that's our. Thanks for watching our top 5/10 obscure SHOTTY songs. Did you have a note, Miles, that you wanted to add at the end of this?
Oh, it was just pretty much all of 1, 2, 3 Crazy Time.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. I think 1, 2, 3 Crazy Time is actually going to be the album that propels us to the next level. Even though it was written in like 2000 and...
It was like a 2005 or 2006
I just like all the songs,
but
I think that's because I was a SHOTTY fan before I was a SHOTTY member.
Me too.
I remember getting that album to learn the songs. Like, this is good.
What are the Crazy Times is so good. We should make those shirts again. I'm surprised no one mentioned No Longer Working.
Well, I only had to.
I know, well,
that's why I
guess you don't like No Longer Working.
Crazy. I just said like all of them.
I know you said it, but you didn't say No Longer Working.
Cinnamon Pat.
So
Movie is bad.
Great song. Meant to Be.
The G song.
Anyways, welcome to our nostalgia section.
All right.
So those are 5 songs. If we succeeded at making this video, you can find links to listen to or download those songs below. Don't judge too harshly because it's obscure for a reason. I'm Pat, and this is Green Ranger. We're from SHOTTY. Thanks for watching our video. Go check out our other videos. Like, follow, subscribe, heart, thumbs up, thumbs sideways, thumbs not quite down. We'll see you very soon. Goodbye, guys. Excuse me. Goodbye.